What if our belief in the physical world is just a fraction of the truth? Think about a world where ghosts aren't just made-up stories, but real things with deep meanings. Astral projection isn't just a dream. It's a way to reach a higher level of consciousness. In this video, I'm going to share the truth about ghosts, astral projection, and dreams that no one tells you about. From that point of view, you can understand things better and change how you see life. This journey into the unknown is based on the groundbreaking work of Dolores, who was one of the first people to explore the deepest parts of people's minds. Her research changes the way we think about things by showing us parts of existence that are beyond our physical world. People have traditionally been taught to identify with their physical form, thinking that they are nothing more than their senses and the product of their ego. In reality, we're spiritual beings who will live forever, but are only here for a short time in this human experience. The false belief that we are only our bodies often makes us resist because we're stuck in an illusion of reality that makes us take things too seriously and feel low vibrational emotions. To understand this idea, you need to look inside yourself. Think about these ideas for a while and see if they make sense to you. Beyond just the ego, you connect with a bigger part of yourself called the soul to get insights and make them real. At the start of our journey, we have a deep realization. Most of the time, we think we are just our egos. Think of the ego as a lens through which we see all of life's experiences and other people. You can see things through the eyes of an avatar. This avatar, which is our real body or 3D form, is only a part of who we are. Remember that we are more than just bodies. We are immortal souls living in a huge conscious universe, and there are many levels to our existence. And here in this world, we have 3D bodies. Still, every night as we drift off to sleep, we change into our astral body. You can't hold this astral form back in the real world. Here, in the realms of sleep, we actively participate in higher dimensions of consciousness, doing things that are often similar to what we do when we are awake. There are deep connections between us on the astral plane, especially with people who have died. In the astral realm, our communication with souls that have died can be even clearer than in the physical world. We're closer to pure, higher vibrational emotions like love and connection here. There is a touching idea that babies cry when they are born. It appears to be saying that the freedom of death is more shocking than entering the physical world and having a body limit you. We are given a limited physical life when we are born. Death, on the other hand, is just letting go of this body and waking up to a higher state of being. There are many ways that life is like a dream. Now, here's an interesting part. Every night, when you go into the astral realm, you have experiences that are beyond your wildest dreams. But when we wake up, these memories fade because our conscious minds are full of forgetfulness. Think about what would happen if you remembered all the deep love, joy, peace, and bliss from the astral plane. It might seem even more harsh and shocking when you wake up to the mostly bad and unhappy world around you. At this very moment, there is a huge shift in consciousness happening on our planet, and you are an important part of it by watching this video. The fact that you are aware of these ideas is helping other people awaken, even if you are not aware of it. Being deeply interested in this information makes you stand out. It's normal to feel like you're the only one who understands something, especially when your friends and family don't. But all of this is part of waking up. As more people start on their path to self-realization, they will look for help. You will be a source of understanding and support for them because you have been through this or are going through it now. Your 3D body is not the only thing that makes you who you are. You are so much more. Think about the idea of ghosts. They are invisible to most people, but some people can see them. These ghosts are actually souls that have left their bodies and are now living in the astral realm. Ghost is usually used in a scary way, but these things are actually astral beings, a version of ourselves that we don't fully understand yet. What then happens when you die? We wake up in the astral realm, where our dense 3D bodies are not present and leave our bodies behind. These spirits, also known as astral beings, have more freedom in this state, which lets them move and interact in ways we can't imagine in our physical form. I remember a story where someone talked about how sad they were that their brother had killed himself. I got the feeling that the brother, who was now in his astral form, was still very much connected to this 3D world and was helping and guiding the grieving sibling. The present moment is a unique time to be alive. We are in the middle of an ascension, which means that the next 15 to 20 years will bring growth and change that have never been seen before. This change in vibration is happening now, not later. In the past, when people moved from 3D to higher dimensions of consciousness, they often did so in groups and sometimes left their bodies, like the Mayans and other ancient civilizations. But now, we're all evolving at the same time while still being in our bodies. Our bodies are changing from being made of carbon to having a more crystalline structure. This lets us hold more light and connect with our higher selves. Let's learn more about astral projection. Every night you already go through this. It is while you sleep that you are in your astral body, traveling beyond the physical world. Yes, you can project yourself into the astral realm. When you astral project, you can direct your thoughts and actions in the same way that you can in real life. How about having conscious dreams? Clued dreaming is the name for this kind of dreaming. You become more aware in the astral realm as you become more aware in the real world. This idea may be new and not widely talked about, but it's very important. Make the most of your life to be more present and aware. You can change reality more than you think. It seems like your dreams are coming true more and more as you realize that life is like a dream. On the other hand, if you think about how solid and rigid life is, that belief will show up in your life because our beliefs shape our lives. As you let go of your attachment to the solidity of the physical world, magical things can start to happen in your life. Think about Harry Potter as the personification of magic, which is a real thing in other worlds. For this reason, Harry Potter, the X-Men, Marvel, and the Matrix may have a deep connection with many people. They show truths that are true in other worlds. Every night before you go to sleep, you're active in your astral form, which is why we call it magic. You can instantly travel great distances because your physical limitations are not an issue. In dreams, subconscious messages show up right away, but in the real world, time and space control everything. It takes more work to make our dreams come true when we focus on time, space, and effort. You become more consciously aware of the things going on in your life as you learn more about them and what they mean. This happens in both your waking and astral experiences. It's the best kind of astral projection, and you're learning how to use it more effectively. It's true that you want to know if conscious astral projection is possible. The clear answer is yes, but you need to start by being more aware while you're awake. Mind your thoughts and pay attention to how your beliefs affect the world around you. Instead of acting on impulse, remember that your body is just an avatar and that you are really a divine being of love and light that will never die. So, how do you project yourself into the astral plane? Start by paying more attention as you fall asleep. Recognize that you have the ability to project yourself into other dimensions. Before you can do it, you have to believe it's possible. Along my own path, I'm learning to recognize and get rid of beliefs that hold me back. As an example, I've always thought of myself as mostly clairvoyant because I feel things and share them through my YouTube videos, but I'm not going to accept that I can't be more clairvoyant. I'm finding that my vibration is rising and my experiences are growing as I let go of these self-imposed limits. You need to know that you're already projecting your spirit into other places. Setting the goal to become more aware of this process is very important. Keep in mind that astral projection is a natural skill that you don't have to work hard to learn. You need to accept and improve a skill that you already have. Astral projection is something you do naturally. To speed up this process, pay more attention to your daily actions. Pay attention to how your thoughts affect the world around you, and this awareness will carry over into your astral experiences. Let's talk about dreams. As you go to sleep each night, you leave your body and go to the astral realms, where you do things you don't fully understand and are in states that are beyond our five senses. As soon as you wake up and return to your physical form, your guides or higher self send you messages in your subconscious. These messages, which are often symbols, give us information and help. Remember that what you experience in your dreams is not even close to what you experience in the astral. This life is also like a dream. It's a continuous, symbolic experience. As we become aware that our lives are like dreams, we take back our power. When you're in your astral form at night, you're not just dreaming. You're living a parallel life and getting bits of wisdom when you come back to your physical body. Quantum physics says that everything in life is both a particle and a wave. This is also true in dreams. What we experience depends on how strongly we believe that our reality is real. But as we become more aware of how flexible and vibrational life is, it becomes surprisingly easy to make our dreams come true. Your body is not the only thing that limits you. Every night when you're in your astral state, you do things that are beyond your wildest dreams. You are in a higher state of consciousness. We only lose our physical form when we die and fully become our astral selves. But your presence right now has a purpose: to help others awaken, to live passionately and vibrantly, and to inspire and change the people around you. Right now is the best time to be alive ever. If you knew what an amazing chance and desire it is to live on Earth, you would be even more thankful for everyday life. Accept this truth: you are much more than what you think. If you're still with me, I extend my gratitude for your presence, and if you wish, consider subscribing to our channel. And remember, I have a profound love for you and hope that your life is filled with prosperity and happiness to the fullest extent possible. Thank you.